Hello guys, in this video we are given a proportionality theorem question which reads: use the diagram below to prove the theorem that states that a line drawn parallel to one side of a triangle divides the other two sides proportionally. So the required proof that we need to show is this one: AD over DB is equal to AE over EC. So to prove proportionality theorem, you need to do some constructions. So our construction, one of it is already given because they usually give us a question just like this with the parallel sides and they ask us to prove. So the first thing is already done by doing the perpendicular heights of side AD and side AE. So we are only left with one thing that we need to construct, is the line that is from B to E and the line which is from D to C. The reason why we are doing this is we are trying to form a triangle DEB and triangle EDC. Because to prove proportionality theorem, we are going to prove it using the area of triangles. So what we need to do, we prove that area of triangle ADE using AD as our base over area of triangle DEB using DB as our base and FE as our perpendicular height for both. Okay, let us see. So this is area of triangle ADE over area of triangle DEB. It should be equal to area of the same triangle ADE, but now we're using the opposite side as our base, which is AE, over area of triangle, this other triangle that we formed, which is EDC. So the formulas for calculating area of triangles, we know that it's half base times height. So this will be half base times height. Here it's also half base times height, which is equal to half base times height over half base times height again. So firstly, we're on area of ADE using AD as our base. So that is going to be half times AD times our perpendicular height. If AD is our base, perpendicular height will be FE over half times base of this triangle DEC is DB times perpendicular height of this triangle, this one. So if we go straight, we find out our perpendicular height from is the height from the baseline to the top part of the triangle. So our baseline is this one, it starts here up to the top, which is here. So our perpendicular height will be also FE. Then this will be equal to area of ADE, but now we're using AE as our base. That's why it's going to be half times AE times our perpendicular height. Perpendicular height is GD. Then over half times area of EDC, this triangle. So we're using EC as our base, times the perpendicular height, which is the height from the baseline up to the top part of our triangle, because this one. So it's from here up to there, which is also GD. So we're going to use GD as our height. Then from there we see what is cancelling out. Half and half can cancel out. FE and FE cancels, leaving AD over DB is equal to half and half cancels, GD and GD cancels. Then we are left with AE over EC. Then we have proved our proportionality theorem. You can check it here. AD over DB, we have AD over DB. Then AE over EC, we have AE over EC. So this is how we prove proportionality theorem using the areas